Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how to do this. It's been a while. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Late Nights and Party Chat podcast. I am your lovely best host ever, John. No, my name's Justin.
Fucked up.
You wish you were me.
That's fucked up.
You wish.
You wish.
Only one person in this voice chat can grind Ho-Yo games like I do.
Listen, that's not grinding a game. That's gambling. You have a gambling problem, John.
I would like to change the subject. Hi, guys. I'm John.
You have a gambling problem.
Anyways,
I only spent $600 last week.
Shut up.
But anyway, I'm joined this week by my lovely two co-hosts, John and Justice. Say hello, guys.
Hey, what's going on? It's been some time. Just like last season, we are completely unprofessional and illegitimate podcast hosts, but we are proud and happy to be here.
Yeah.
I mean, illegitimate, sure. You think we?
I don't know what
cross
other word
this
he
thing
said.
Legally?
Yeah, we're doing this illegally. We've stolen so much equipment from Best Buy.
You damn right, man. We just walked in, asked them to show us their fridges while the other stole all their shit.
Damn, that's wild.
That's because nobody buys Best Buy's fridges.
Dude, those Best Buy fridges we looked at the other day, wild.
Wow.
Never think of Best Buy when it comes
Doing too much.
Dude, they're really doing too much. This fridge has Bluetooth, doing too much.
Doing too much.
Look, if I can't play Skyrim on my refrigerator, I don't want it.
Bro, their fridges had door handles. They doing too much.
Their fridges had door handles in the doors, doing too much.
Let me stick my foot under the fridge and it'll just...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You see, it's funny, like, we make that joke. That's like where shit's going anymore.
I mean, cars are already there, so...
Yeah. Well, like,
Yeah.
you look, I know it's funny to meme about it. We watched a video on that Tesla Cybertruck. You literally have to just put your hand under a thing in order for it to slightly pop open, and then try to open the door without cutting your fucking hand off.
Yeah, I've heard that it's fucking sharp as shit.
Genuinely hate that. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
It was pretty bad.
Well, guys, you're gonna hate that. I got a Cybertruck sitting outside. I just bought it today.
Bro, you couldn't afford a Cybertruck Hot Wheel. Don't
Don't
Friendship
attack me like that.
ended with Justin.
Writing that down.
Just a little pop-up in the corner. John will remember this.
John will remember this. I'm not scared about the fact that I pissed off John. I'm scared about the fact that a telltale pop-up thing popped up in real life in front of my eyes.
He's like, yo, this shit just got... You know what's worse? That would mean that every decision you have ever made before that didn't matter to anyone.
Everyone just kind of wrote it off like...
Whatever.
Just a couple more months and I don't have to deal with him anymore. It's the senior year of high school.
Damn. Alright. Well, fellas, where have we been?
Crying.
The trenches. I've been in war.
God, I only wish that was even partially a joke.
God. Well, before we get into that, we should actually state clearly for the episode, welcome to Season 2, guys.
This is true. Woo! We did it. We're still alive.
We're still alive.
Yeah.
This isn't going to be regular format. We're not going to disappear for 4 months and then be like, hey, welcome to a new season.
Right. No, we're gonna... We are at the point where we have schedules set up with our jobs and our personal lives that we should be able to consistently do this either every week, every other week. We'll figure out that pattern more as we get to it, but we're to the point we can be a lot more consistent.
Right.
Hopefully.
But with this break that we've had and just with things going on, we decided that right now would be the best time to start a Season 2. So anybody that actually cares, we changed the logo. The logo's new, fancy, it's different.
Very fancy. Very nice.
It's very nice.
We
I
got a
worked
new
very hard
logo?
on it.
He
We
did.
do have a new... I worked very hard on it.
All credit goes to Justin on that one. He worked hard on that one.
So what I will say is that we actually have a slogan now. For those of you that don't look at the actual logo, I added a little thing on the bottom. It says, where life happens. Because I'm pretty sure we said that every episode of Season 1.
We probably did.
It was that or a variant of, I feel.
Right.
Legitimately.
Right. And honestly, it's an amazing slogan because at the end of the day, life happens. And it happens to every single person every single day. So if you're coming and you're trying to listen to a podcast that talks about life happening, you're in the right place.
Yeah.
Life did, in fact, happen.
Life did, in fact, happen.
Late
It
night
did.
in the party chat.
It did. It did.
It did. It did. So, where are we at, guys? What are we all up to?
Well, I'm going to go ahead and let John start because I got a mouthful of...
So, guys, crunch.
Anyways, just wet noodle noises. What the heck was that? Mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
The mac
Hey,
and
man,
cheese with the
The wet
dino
noodle
nuggies.
noises come later.
With the dino nuggies.
Is there any other way? No. So yeah, I really don't have anything new to report. My life has
But
not
yes,
changed
You were
Yes,
supposed
you
to come
significantly
prepped,
in 4 months.
you- We talked
You-
about this in the meetings.
Your life has changed, John. You have made changes. Do I have to do your backstory for you, John? Do I
That's what I
have
was
to
saying.
develop your character lore for you?
You ever you know that whole thing where you don't really notice changes because you always see them every day?
That's
Okay,
fair.
then why don't we tell you your change?
Please give me
So-
my backstory.
So, John decided not to move to Omaha due to financial reasons.
John was forced to not move to Omaha because of financial reasons.
He also started another job, so now he is working 2 jobs, and he hates it.
Oh, I don't hate it. I actually really like the second job because it's just
Okay.
it's really just not difficult. I've seen where people complain about the job or a job like it, and I don't understand it because it's really not as bad as they like to make it sound.
I don't know. He's still in the process of getting divorced. I don't know anymore.
Wow, I'm just gonna really drag that one up, huh? Gonna
didn't think we were
stab
gonna bring
me
that one
in the heart.
Listen, I asked you an hour ago to join the Discord call because I was lonely and wanted to talk to my friends, and you were
sorry.
fucking cheating on me.
I was
so
in another Discord call.
you were
with
fucking
another
cheating
friend
on me.
That I
He was on his
haven't
other
talked
podcast.
to in
He was in his other
podcast.
podcast with his other 2 friends.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Listen,
You
he's
better
been,
not,
off,
you piece of shit.
he's been off of work since 2. That's 4 hours to do whatever he wanted.
His other party chat's early mornings in the group chat.
Early mornings in the group chat.
Early mornings on Discord.
God.
Bastard.
No, but John doesn't change.
Honest to God, I haven't had a lot change to the point that I didn't move to Omaha. Okay, that's not a major life thing. I got
That was a pretty major life thing. That is a pretty major life thing. You literally are forced to work 2 jobs because you don't make enough money at your other job.
I think what you dignify as a major change, not what we do. A job change or, a change in moving plans, that is significant things.
Yeah.
To you, it's just, no, not really, because I got other shit going.
Yeah. But to me, my biggest life change is I've started heavy grinding Hoyo games.
Oh, you got rid of
He
Rocket.
became a gambler.
That was a pretty big life change. You got rid of Rocket the raccoon.
Yeah, the pills really helped with that one. Figments of the imagination and all that.
My schizophrenia medication's finally working.
Thank God.
Suddenly, I can breathe again. All this raccoon hair is no longer.
Freedom!
God. Anything else fun you want to report, John?
No. I said, I don't have a lot going on. Nothing worth
Do
reporting.
you want to go, Justice, or do you want me to go?
Yeah, no, I'll go. So I'm still working the same
Hey, so
job I was
Justin-
before. All right, listen, bitch. Listen, buddy pal. No, so I'm still working the...
I'm not your buddy, friend.
Motherfuckers. I'm still working the same job that I was before. We got a raise, which is extremely helpful. It makes a pretty big impact on, our bills and stuff. Me and my girlfriend moved out. We now have our own apartment. Really nice. It means potentially less interruptions and also more money spent on groceries. But also what I want to eat for dinner, which is really nice. And then on top of that, we are hopefully soon going to be acquiring a bit better gear, so my whole recording and voice area actually sounds proper and is set up nice instead of me sitting on the floor. My microphone.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I had another. I would love to get a 2-bedroom apartment and just set up a 2-bedroom apartment, like the second room, with just like recording shit.
Right.
But that costs money.
Which that was something nice about living at mom. We had our bedroom, and then we had the game room. Game room was kind of like my gaming and recording area. Obviously, I cannot do that as much over here.
Right. Makes sense.
Oh well, work with what we got.
Is that it? Anything else?
Yeah. Well, there is something else to report, but I'll let you get through your part first before I blow up.
He's fucking chomping at the bit of this.
I am. Oh, I'm nipping the bud.
Bro is about to blow up.
I'm turtle heading.
Oh God.
I don't think that means what you think it means.
I know exactly what it means. Go ahead.
So I am still working at the vape store. I think I started that right before we ended a couple months ago.
I think so. That sounds about right.
Fun news: my wife graduated esthetician school, which was really awesome.
Woo!
So that potentially means, well, not potentially, but it does mean it just takes a bit of time, more money for us, so that we can potentially get a new apartment and get better stuff, and hopefully I can save up some money and get an actual computer. I don't know. My truck's fixed. I don't know if I ever mentioned that my truck was broken, but my truck's fixed.
Bullshit.
But now it's kind of fucking up again.
So it's
that truck will never be fixed.
That truck will never be fixed.
By definition, the truck is in fact not fixed.
Listen, man, I don't know what's going on with it. I've tried my best to figure out. Maestro, what are you doing? My cat's being a fucking crackhead.
Throw him.
No, so I don't know what's going on with it, but something's always going on with it, and I'm just kind of at the point where it's like, if it dies, it dies.
Might just be better to see if you can at least get a little money for it before it completely kaput.
Well, that's the thing I'm looking into. I'm going to take some time, probably here next week or something, and get in contact with some car places and see if maybe I can get a car for cheap on the low.
I am receiving a phone call right now from Tyler, not Story, the other one.
Oh, okay, that's why. Well, time to talk about what exactly we wanted to talk about.
Quick, while he's gone.
While he's gone. No, we won't start that yet. But anyway, John, how are you? How are you feeling?
Dude, I was late to work today.
You were late. Why were you late to work today?
Because I heard my alarms go off at 4:30 this morning. I woke up at 4:30 and went, "That's fine. I can sleep till 5." And then
you in fact slept until 6.
I in fact slept until 5:53 when I got a phone call.
Damn, bro. What time are you supposed to be there? 5:30?
No, 6.
6.
But
okay.
The little bit I've been working there, I've literally always been there 15 minutes early. So when it hit 7 till, they were like, "Uh-oh." They're like, "John, no." John, no.
I don't think we mentioned this, but we're friends with Tyler again.
I mean,
I don't know if we ever mentioned that. I know we mentioned that we stopped talking to him. Or that I stopped talking to him.
I was gonna say that we felt a little heavy, I'll be honest with you.
The we, John. We as a collective. You, me, and Justice.
I said what I said.
I said what I said. You don't make a decision for yourself, John. I make the decision.
Yeah, I know. How do you think I got into the situation I'm in?
Yes, exactly.
Just saying.
I am poor at making life choices.
The only reason I made mac and cheese and didn't get Domino's is because somebody else told me not to.
Dude, I would have got Domino's.
I thought about it, and then...
Domino's slaps, bro.
Yeah, but he was right. It was $30-$40 I didn't have to spend.
Why are you spending $30-$40 at fucking Domino's? I spend consistently only $20, and that's getting food for me and Danny.
I think the thing that what am I trying to say? I think the thing that bumps it up so much is the fact...
The delivery?
The delivery, and then the pizza that I get has 8 toppings on it.
Why the fuck do you get... I get 2 toppings, max, every time.
Because I fucking like to have all of my favorite toppings on the pizza.
Stop being bougie.
No.
Pick 2 of those 8 and get a 2-topping pizza with the deal.
Well, that's what I was gonna do. And then I got...
Well, do that. consistently. It wouldn't be like $40 for a single pizza then.
Instead, what I'll do is I'll spend $15 on Zenless Zone Zero, and
No, John, you have a gambling problem. Nah, I also play Zenless Zone Zero. That's actually what I was doing before you joined.
All right, I have returned. Apologies.
What if I told you
he's
that's
returned.
what I'm doing right now?
Well, my fucking controller died, so I can't until I get done with this.
Apologies for that interruption. I received a phone call from a good friend of ours who was kind of going through it and had to,
You are
check it.
cutting out crazy.
I'm cutting out. No. Why?
Stop it. Get some help.
This is the worst day. Is this better?
Yes.
Okay.
That's better.
I received a phone call from. He's kind of going through it, and he's at check up.
It is cutting out again.
This is fucking bullshit.
Welcome to Season 2, ladies. The problems are still here.
God damn it.
We fixed nothing.
We didn't do a goddamn thing.
No, it's true. We did absolutely nothing. There's been no changes. I suppose I could turn this down a little bit. Is it better? Am I still cutting out?
No, you're good
better.
now.
You're
I'll
better.
give it 5 minutes.
5 seconds. Bullshit. Okay, yes, long story short. Friend of ours going through it asked us to keep in touch with him. That's
Yeah.
about it.
That's about it.
Let's see.
So, go ahead.
So Justice, I got a question for you.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Is there anything, I don't know, is there any games that are coming out soon that like kind of care about?
Not many. There's Power World came to PlayStation. That one's kind of cool.
Power World's actually pretty fun. I like Power World.
I hope it
when-
sticks around.
Windswept will be coming soon. That one's be a demo you can play on.
I've never heard
Steam.
of that.
That's the one made by Dead Cells, the multiplayer one. And then there's also there's a couple more. In 22 hours 59 seconds, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero comes out Monday, October 7th at 6 p.m.
I requested a refund for that one.
So
Kick him from the fucking party.
I have a question. What's that?
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't been paying attention to Dragon Ball news or anime,
And he's gone.
Or rock.
or if you live under a rock, Dragon Ball Spark Zero, the next installment of the Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi series, a game that last was released in 2007, meaning we have been waiting 17 years for another installment of this game, and boy howdy are we excited, because it looks phenomenal.
I mean,
118 characters on the
You're
starting roster,
excited.
baby.
It looks beautiful. The gameplay's been beautiful. The voice acting sounds great. The graphics look awesome. And I cannot wait for myself and my friends to hop in there and absolutely piss each other off and break our PlayStation controllers.
it's
Yeah,
okay. I have like 4 more.
yeah, it'll happen. I played a lot of Budokai Tenkaichi 3 in my day. I've tossed controllers across the room before.
All joking aside, I am kind of excited because I have never played a Budokai Tenkaichi game.
I
So
have
this
played
is going
one.
to be a first for me.
Yeah, it'll
watched people
definitely-
play it.
It'll be new for a couple of us.
Yeah, I'm hoping because this is a big thing that I saw recently with the game cut. Like this was like at the beginning of this week with the game having like 3 or 4 days until it released, or like the middle of last week. But there is, I believe, that it's only for ranked fights. But there's a point system, which I do enjoy the fact that there's a point system because it makes it so you can't have super fucking overpowered characters on your team.
Right.
But I've seen some reports that it's not just in ranked, that it's in like everything.
My only thing for that, and I'll say this because I said it before, I think the point system, even in casual matches, is a good thing. So long as in casual matches it also gives you the option to disable or increase it as you want.
Right.
That's-
If it
so
sets
that's
it
really,
at
like,
the
the big
at the
thing.
same points, that'll piss me off.
So to explain the whole reasoning for the point system for people who maybe aren't as familiar with Dragon Ball as a whole, the whole game is going to span from the original Dragon Ball series when Goku was a kid to some of the newer stuff when Goku's basically destroying universes with a single punch.
And
Obviously-
to stuff that's unreleased yet.
Right, and stuff that's unreleased. So obviously, if you have a character who is capable of annihilating a planet with knees versus somebody who has a hard time breaking a mountain, that's going to be a bit of a strength differential. So they have this point system making it so I can't have a team packed full of universe busters but instead have to have a team of people that vary in strength so it evens out.
It is quite literally you have $15 to build a Dragon Ball team. Go.
Exactly.
Well, and like the thing is that like they've said before, and if anybody hasn't played a Budokai Tenkaichi game, most games nowadays, especially most fighting games, are balanced. There are direct counters to certain characters. Those characters have certain counters. If a character's moves are too broken, they'll dumb down the scaling for like their attack power or whatever. They're generally pretty balanced to make it fair for every player. Yeah, that's not Budokai Tenkaichi.
No.
So if I have Legendary Super Saiyan Broly versus Krillin.
Krillin, no diffs.
Krillin's getting dog walked.
Bro, I don't know, man. If you load up with Krillin against Super Saiyan Broly and you win, you're goated.
That's the thing, though. That's the thing, and that's why I love the fact that it's sticking to the same tradition of being unbalanced. Because if that same matchup of Legendary Super Saiyan Broly versus Krillin, and Krillin fucking no diffs, that Krillin player is fucking goated as Krillin.
Unironically about to become a Hercule, man.
Legit. Like, because Krillin is statistically so much weaker than Broly.
Right. So, and to put this into perspective, let's take, to a fighting game's most, famous duo, Scorpion and Sub-Zero. If you take two players who are completely equal in skill and you have one pick Scorpion and one pick Sub-Zero, they'll go 50-50 every time. If you take two players who are completely equal in skill and have one pick Broly and one pick Krillin, Broly will win almost every time.
Yes, and I love the fact that the game is unbalanced. That it takes into account that some players are just stronger than other characters.
And then it goes back to what we'd said earlier. If you understand the game and you're just good at it, then you should be able to pick any character and be fine.
Right.
That being said, I convinced myself last night that the game was going to be available at like 10 o'clock tonight, and I was very sad to get home from work, look at my PlayStation, and see the timer say there was a whole ass day yet.
Yep.
There are 3 times over the past week that I had announced 6 p.m. on Monday, 6 p.m. on Monday.
That's the other thing. Of course, it's at 6 p.m., which is when I have to be at my main job.
For some weird reason, I'm just going to play the story mode. But obviously, if buddies are on, I'm going to briefly run the tutorial, and then we're just going to start throwing hands.
I'm hoping that the servers are good, because Bandai Namco games are notorious for having shit servers on launch.
You know full well they're going to be packed tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm hoping the servers aren't bad.
I straight up took time off, but I didn't take the time off for tomorrow because I didn't entirely realize it was coming out on the 7th for people that pre-ordered it. So I have my time off from the 10th through the 14th. So those days I'm good.
I will be getting on literally every day after work because I think I open on Tuesday, or at least mid on Tuesday. Or no, I close Tuesday and I mid on Wednesday. Tuesday I won't be on until like 10:15, 10:20, but on Wednesday, I will be on at like 7:15, and I will be grinding the fuck out of that game.
So, in other words, ladies and gentlemen, tune into our streams, and if we decide to make YouTube videos, tune into those as well.
Oh no, I actually do have an announcement I didn't say anywhere. This is a pretty big milestone for me, and this is related to gaming. I have had the same PlayStation name since, and that name. Because I changed my name after I watched the Devilman Crybaby show on Netflix, and I really like that show. That's one of my favorites. So my name on PlayStation was Devilman Crying 2. I'm not going to say the actual name because I don't like with all the hyphens and abbreviations because
XX _/
lower right. X upper X _ Shadow God Lord.
Yes.
XX Low Pepto-Bismol.
What is it? Thunderfang, the Blessed Blade of the Windseeker?
Thunderfang.
Thunder Fury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. Get it right, you filthy scrub.
But I changed I've had the same name for PlayStation since 2019. It is almost 2025. And I just changed my name to Actual Mothman. So, for our listeners that know me well enough, just text me and ask me for my Twitch. For the followers that don't know, I don't know, look me up on fucking Twitch or something.
So I have had my account since 2011, which is 15 years ago? 14 years ago.
14, yeah. Or no, yeah, 14.
So when I was, wee little tyke Justice making my account, I had made my account with the intent of it being Sega Soldier, did not spell the word right, so it came out Sega Soldier, and just kept it since. It's it's a synonymous name now.
You know what's funny? If you've never changed your PSN name, you still have a free change that you could go and change your name to Sega Soldier if you wanted to.
I could. I think what I'll likely do is, if I changed it to anything, it would be Super Frio to go along with my YouTube channel and Twitch channel. But
you should still have a free name change because you never used it.
I just never have. I don't know. It became kind of a meme that I spelled it wrong.
Sega Soldier. I didn't notice for like the first 4 months that we started playing together that your name was Sega Soldier. I always said Sega Soldier.
Honestly, I just appreciate finally having confirmation, because every fucking time I read your name pop up on my phone, I swear to God, I have like momentary dyslexia trying to read what your name is.
He has a fucking stroke.
What are you?
My nose starts to bleed as I go, who the fuck is that?
But yes, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, we are extremely excited for this game coming out tomorrow. We've waited a considerable amount of time, and I'm no stranger.
They announced this 2 years ago that they were fucking making this game.
I think it was
literally
Summer Games Fest last year.
Was it last year? I know it because I know that like they announced it, and the day they announced it, they put it up on the PlayStation Store.
Yeah.
And, like, I remember watching it, like, pretty much every day, going
Right.
from, it was just the title card of, like, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, to actually having, like, a PlayStation picture with, like, all
Right.
the characters on it. And I was like, damn, this game's getting close.
Oh, yeah. But, like, I'm no stranger to waiting for games. And one of my favorite game developers is Square Enix, and they take years for their games. You're looking at Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts. They take their time. So for these guys to have taken the time that they have to release another one is totally worth it, because we know it's going to be great.
Damn, you can legitimately blame Elden Ring for the fact that we didn't get Dragon Ball Sparking Zero earlier.
Honestly. That game annihilated everything for
That,
a year. And
that being said, you badmouth Elden Ring, I will leave the podcast right now.
Bro, whatever.
Listen, I played my fair share of Elden Ring. It's a good game.
Yeah.
It pisses me off, but it's a good game.
Better than fucking Final Fantasy VII.
All right, guys.
There's the response I wanted.
Thank you for tuning into the first and last episode of season 2. This is the podcast finale. We're all going to be dead.
Expect a different grouping next week.
Yeah.
We're going to stop being the 3 J's, and we're going to become like Justice, Justin, and Ambiguous Corpse.
Ambiguous Corpse. Damn, why is he talking?
The only reason I'm still involved is because you guys need somebody to hit the record button.
Exactly.
That's not true. That's not true.
It's about to be.
It's also because he provides us with Lucky Charms.
Joke's on
'Cause he's
you,
a
I
chinky.
have Fruity Pebbles sitting right beside me.
You know, Fruity Pebbles are pretty fire, too.
Listen, I'm going to sound like a psychopath here. I don't like milk.
I don't like milk either, but I like cereal.
What the fuck is wrong with both of you?
I don't like milk. Like, I'll drink chocolate milk, but that's very, very rarely. I don't like regular milk.
I don't like milk, but if it's in cereal, it's fine. It's like peanut butter. I don't like peanut butter. If it's in a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, it's fine.
So, like, if I was going to eat a bowl of Fruity Pebbles...
He's the type of dude who goes, man, I bought orange juice and put it in my Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Nah, that's gross. My name's not fucking Ben.
Yo, speaking of Ben, we were supposed to hang out today, right? And
Just wait till he shows up at 9 o'clock.
joke's on you, he just messaged me saying, hey, I woke up, I'm going to be leaving soon.
Oh my fucking god.
Just be like,
No.
I've done that, man, because, like, I'm the
Bruh.
type of person, I mean no disrespect to my friends, but, like, if you tell me we're going to hang out, and okay, hang out,
You're
and going
out
into
bad.
the evening. I hate everything. If you tell me we're going to hang out, my mind is we hang out early, going into the evening. If you message me at like 6, 7 o'clock at night, I'm probably just going to tell you, hey, let's reschedule. Because that's my winding down, chillax, have dinner, spend time with my girl. That's that time frame.
Meet your beat.
Well, and I just, like, I don't have issues, like, hanging out with them, but it's just, like, we literally had a conversation about this earlier. And I don't know. I told him he needs to reset his sleep schedule since he's not doing nights anymore. Because
He does. He's still up till 5, 6 o'clock in the morning.
He messaged me at 11 saying he hadn't gone to bed yet.
Dude, what the fuck?
See, that's normal for like me working nights. For someone like him who's not working,
And he's gone.
I hate everything.
I think
Alright, so-
I legitimately think the reason it does that is because it's connected to your PlayStation.
Yes, and it's connected to it's both connected from the PlayStation into the mic and then into my headset. So there's 3 different connectors going there, and if one of them even moves too much, it falls apart.
That's wild.
I do have a question I'd like to pose regarding the game, though. I want to hear both of your answers. Pick the 3 characters you're probably going to main.
Super Saiyan 4, Gogeta,
Of course.
Janemba, and
That's a good one. That's a good one.
depending on points, if it doesn't cost me points, Orange Piccolo.
Okay.
Kid Gohan,
Okay.
Teen Gohan, and Adult Gohan.
Fair enough. I don't think Orange Piccolo's in the game. I
That
think
might be a
he-
DLC thing.
Yeah, he'll be DLC because we know the Gammas will. I'm gonna go with Future Trunks, probably Future Gohan, and Goku Black. Just the future time people.
Yeah, and in all seriousness, I really have no idea. It's going to be some variation of Gohan, and then go from there.
Right. I mean, Gohan's always been a strong character and has probably one of the cooler moves. A lot of sets and a lot of the. So, in any case, it's a safe character.
I might just do the whole Sun family.
I don't know if I can't pick Orange. If Orange Piccolo is going to be a DLC, then I'll probably pick, like, I don't know, fucking Cell or something. I like Cell.
You get Goldo.
No, I don't want Gold.
What you're gonna do is you're gonna use like a TikTok filter that's gonna say what Dragon Ball character you look most like, and then that's the one you have to go with.
Nah, see, I'm gonna get on TikTok and look for Sparking Zero characters and see if there's like a filter to pick your lineup in Sparking Zero, and do that.
I know Future Trunks will have to be one of my, but I'd say like a form of Vegeta or Piccolo, one of the earlier ones, and then if I could still have Future Gohan or Goku Black, I'd like one of them. But at the very least, I know Future Trunks is gonna be like my main guy.
So, like, my main issue with, like, if casual games still have, like, the point system and it doesn't let us change the point value or just turn off the point value for casual matches, that's going to really debilitate the fun that we have. Because, like, I definitely 100% want to do a match with, like, all the characters that cost 10 points.
And I get that, but I think on the same vein, you could just do, like a 1v1. You crank up the health and the key level, and you have Super Saiyan Blue Gogetas versus Broly's and such. So maybe you don't get to have all the characters on the team you want, but you get one really strong solo.
Well, that's why tomorrow I'm off. I know you're off. So 6 o'clock, you better meet me in the PlayStation party. Cause we're gonna check it out.
We're gonna find out, and we're gonna hop in.
I'm finally gonna get to play this game this weekend, and it's literally gonna be Broly from the Broly movie just clapping Frieza's cheeks. That's what's gonna happen to me.
He's gonna wear his tail like a belt. Anyway, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to the Late Nights of Party Chat podcast, season 2. We're very, very happy to be back. Very, very happy to have you joining us. It's been some time, and we're looking forward towards our future and the future of our podcast. So,
I know we said, John, what are we looking at for time? I asked you, but I don't think you saw the message.
When did you ask me?
I literally sent a message to the chat that said time.
Did you?
Like, at 6:30, 6:34. I'm looking at it right now.
I don't see it. I think you're lying to me.
I am not lying to you. It's in the Goofy chat.
How could you do this to me?
what are we at for time anyway?
What are we at for time?
9 minutes exactly.
We still got time.
Shit.
I was straight up stalling for the next minute to pass.
Damn. That's wild. No,
I thought it had been longer.
I thought it had too.
Surprise!
No, I think that we've had conversations before about what we want to do with the podcast going forward. We'll probably start like pooling some resources for those who have resources and like getting some small advertisements like on radio stations or like whatever.
I completely forgot to mention this too. So I have a computer sitting in front of me. It needs a little work done on it, but I have the capability to be able to start producing my own music. So what hopefully we'll be able to do,
And he's gone.
Hopefully what we'll be able to do soon is I'll be able to start recording guitar tracks or guitar tunes for background music for our podcast.
I mean, I can do that. Like, I can have like backing music from Spotify, but having our own music that like we can license is gonna be really nice.
You better not take away my ability to make music for us, you piece of shit.
I am not. I'm just saying I can already put background music on there, but it's background music from Spotify. So like,
well, it sounds better and is more ours, you know.
Right. But no, the logo's different. We're gonna start actually promoting and doing like actual regularly scheduled podcasts. I'm gonna hopefully we can with the advertising we can get up to enough views to get monetized, and if we get monetized, that'll be great.
Huge.
That'd be nifty. I'd like that.
Well, because if we get monetized, we can set up like a joint bank account between like the three of us and just have that money go there, and then that money is like all of our money.
I'm going to go ahead and say this feels like a conversation that should not be doing.
Nah, I'm not giving them the fucking bank account information.
Anyways, hey, on that
routing number and the fucking deposit number, guys, go wild.
Throw your social security number out. Go on.
It's 1267
check out the Patreon
3509.
No, truthfully, it is a lot of us just kind of talking and airing out what our future plans are going to be. Obviously, John is right. There will be a lot of discussing outside of the podcast about how we want to go about things in our future plans. But it's giving you guys a little bit of a, hey, life happens, and this is what we're hoping happens in our life.
You know, and I'm hoping at some point, and I do want to do this, we can make, like, T-shirts and, like, make a little storefront and sell, like, merchandise with, like, our logo.
Yeah, we'll sell the t-shirts and, you know, maybe just slip a pouch of crystal meth in on the side, you know. Just
Listen, you don't need to tell people about the crystal meth.
What? But it's my favorite part.
I'm going to make flammable detergent with our faces on it.
Flammable detergent? What
an interesting... What?
No, see, what you do is you make a detergent, so they put it in the washer, but you fuck up the chemicals with it, so that way when they throw it in the dryer, it ignites from the heat of the dryer.
When are you putting detergent in your dryer? How do you do your laundry?
No, you don't put the detergent in the dryer.
John?
Would you shut the fuck up for a second and I'll explain? Bitch. No, I was watching this. This is from like an episode of 911 or some shit. But no, what had happened is this like detergent company made this detergent that they use it, and it's like a granule detergent you use in the washer. Well, what was happening is that it was like attaching itself to the laundry.
It wasn't dissolving in the water and washing the clothes. It was attaching to the clothes.
Throw the clothes into the dryer, and then obviously the dryer gets fucking hot, and it was starting fires.
John says this is from an episode of 911. No, he's on his 5th dryer this month.
That's last Tuesday.
Saying, you interrupt me again while I'm explaining the story, and I'll fucking kill you.
You better fucking come kiss me on the lips first, bitch.
In Minecraft.
Didn't you guys start this whole thing with saying you're divorced?
No, we made up.
This is the craziest rom-com I've ever seen.
No, we made up. We're good.
Looking into the fire in my laundry opened up something in my mind.
I don't want to die.
Watching the fire of my laundry machine opened up the fire of my loins.
Alright. So, anyways.
We'll do an actual outro now.
So anyway, we've got things in the pipeline we're working on. We do have social medias. If I don't think I've ever plugged them, but we do have social medias. We have a Twitter, we have a TikTok, we have an Instagram. Just look for, I think it's LNPC podcast, I think is what it is, what the name is.
I want to throw like a big disclaimer out. Justin did pretty much all of our internet stuff by himself. We owe a lot of our credit to him. Like,
Yes.
John does the recording and I talk a lot. But, like, Justin did a lot of our work. So, huge credit to him.
So all of our handles should be LNPC_. I think that's the Instagram. I just checked. I'm checking the Twitter right now.
There's something,
LNPC_pod.
There's something kind of funny to me about it just being pod.
Yep.
It's the new Tide Pod.
It's the new Tide Pod.
It lights your washer on fire.
That's the detergent that we're going to start selling.
See, you guys get it. You're seeing the vision now.
Listen, this is... And he's gone. He's cutting out again.
Before I throw my mic across the room, let's go ahead and wrap this up.
But yes, so follow us on our socials. We do have socials. Like I said, LNPC_pod on everything. Yeah, but we're back. We're doing it. We're doing it consistently, we promise. And then next week we'll be late. But have a good night, guys. Once again, I am Justin, joined by my two best friends, John and Justice.
You got to start calling us out individually so we can say our own.
Well,
No, it's awkward because we're trying to figure out which one of us talks first.
both of you talk at the same time.
Okay, John, let's go on 3, okay?
Okay.
1, 2.
And,
We greatly appreciate you coming.
I'm gonna go drive over to Justin's house and teach him how to
we're
actually
gonna-
host a fucking
I'm gonna
podcast.
I'm gonna
You know
just
what?
sweep
There
my
might just
floor.
be 2 of us next week, so...
Yeah, Justin and John podcast. Rick and Morty season 7.
7 seasons, more than 90 episodes. Forever.
Oh, okay, real quick. I got a little upset with a coworker of mine the other night because have you guys seen the Rick and Morty the anime?
I've seen it. I haven't actually watched it.
Yeah, I know
I've
it exists.
Only seen like bits and pieces of it too, just as much as this guy has. Doesn't know what's going on in the story at all. I have a slightly vague idea, and I just get kind of irritated when the immediate response to something new that's popular like that is, why'd they have to ruin it? That art style looks like shit. And I'm like, damn, that doesn't sound right.
That is one of the few instances where automatic violence is allowed.
Automatic violence. On hand. Like on site. Hands thrown.
On hand.
On hand.
Just excuse me while I go operate my machine. Mysteriously disappears.
Mysteriously disappears.
Yes. Anyway,
All right.
though,
But
thank you so much, everybody. We really do appreciate you tuning in.
Yeah. Hopefully you all have a good rest of your day. And once again, now that we have a slogan, just remember, life happens.
Life happens.
life happens. Late night in the party chats.
Late night in the party chats. Good night, guys.
Only then.
Shut the fuck up.